When you go to your local dealership, you can expect to see the current year's models, but if you get there at the right time of the year, you could actually see how they compare side by side to next year's model. So today, we have Palisade Limited versus Palisade Limited, 2020 versus 2021. Welcome to Versus.
Perfect.
What is up, guys? It is Miguel, your car guy, and today we are talking limited versus limited. So I figured I'd remind you of what the 2020 brought you, then move over to the 2021 and show you what has changed, because there have been a few subtle changes, but they're quite big, if you know what I mean. But if you're interested in the Palisade Limited, come on down to Universal Hyundai and ask for Miguel, or better yet, click the first link in the description that says schedule with Miguel. That way I can guarantee that when you get here, you'll be getting me. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive on in to the 2020. Let's go. One major difference of the Limited is that you have the quilted Napa leather. Not only on the seating surfaces, but if you actually look on the doors, you have it there too. Another thing that I absolutely love is the digital screen. So where the speedometer would be is essentially a TV, and when you get into the car, you could actually see these little lines take off and turn into the Hyundai symbol. It is absolutely amazing. Now that screen does more than just show you that little graphic. When you're actually driving the car and you put on your turn signal, you actually see a live video feed of the lane you're planning on turning in. That way, if there's a car there, you'll be able to see it. So that is another great feature that is exclusive to the Limited in 2020. Another thing that distinguishes the Limited is the suede headliner. It is absolutely amazing. Now, the Limited does share the same sunroof as the lower packages, but the Limited is also the first level to bring the sky view for the rear occupants. So you can go ahead, open up that shade, and let a lot more light into your life, because that is absolutely amazing. Now, moving to the center part of the car, you can actually go ahead and see that you do get a 10¼ inch touchscreen display as standard. So that way, if you wanted to, you can do maps, radio, and weather all on the same screen. Or you can go ahead and expand it to go ahead and see the navigation. Now, my favorite part is that that screen is also the reverse camera. So when you go ahead and throw the car in reverse, you will actually see not only what is directly behind you, but a bird's eye view of the car. Now, the neat factor is that it's not only for reverse. You could actually go ahead and throw it in forward and actually see what is directly in front of you, all the while still being able to see a bird's eye view of the Palisade in real space. So that is very, very handy when it comes to parking up. Love it. Another great thing that you get in the Limited is that it is the first level to bring ventilated seats. So if you're feeling a little hot, go ahead and hit the buttons for the driver or the passenger. But not only that, if you're in the middle row, you also have ventilated seats for both sides, and that is a great thing for this car, especially in a climate just like here in Florida. So yeah, I am jealous. Something else that is absolutely incredible is the sound system on this car. I am absolutely in love with it. It is the Harman Kardon surround sound, and it is absolutely magnificent. When you get to a dealership, please test it out for yourself. You are going to fall in love more than I fell in love with cheesecake. And that's saying a lot. And also, let me not forget that the Limited is the only Palisade to bring the heads-up display in 2020. So that way on the glass, you can actually see things like speed, navigation, and even if you have low gas, it'll let you know that you have low gas. So that is another great thing that the Limited brought in 2020. But let's go ahead and see the differences in the 2021. Now, sitting in the 2021, you can actually see that this is a beautiful interior with the lighter leather. You still have the Napa quilted leather on there, but you also do have that pinstripe wood, making it look very nice. Now, a really big difference that you'll actually see is the headliner. It is no longer the suede headliner in 2021. It is something Hyundai calls melange, and I don't know what that means, but it sounds super fancy, so for it to be on the Limited, it's quite fitting. And now we get to the biggest difference, and it's not actually visible from the inside, aside from the headliner. We are actually going to go ahead and talk about that front bumper and wheels. Now guys, you can actually see them side by side, the differences. The 2020 has the flat slats on the grille, but the 2021 has more of that checkerboard pattern, which looks absolutely different. I'm not gonna say better or worse, I'm going to say different because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But yesterday I did have a couple come in saying that we had a 2021 limited on the lot, and I was absolutely positive we didn't. But I found the spare key, I hit the panic button, and the only car that was actually honking was this one with the checkerboard grille. I looked at the window sticker and lo and behold, 2021 limiteds now have checkerboard grille. But going on back to the 2021, I love the rims on the 2021. They're 20-inch alloy wheels and they are of the multi-spoke design, very unique in the class, which leads me to the 2021. They also have 20-inch alloy wheels, but they're harder to distinguish on the lot now. So if you're a new and aspiring Hyundai salesperson, you got to start looking for different things because the wheels look the same as the SEL Convenience and the SEL Premium, and now the Limited have the same wheels. I am a fan of the 2020 rims over the 2021 rims, and I was wondering why they would ever change the packaging for something that looks more blasé. Then I remembered the 2021 Palisade will also come in a calligraphy edition. That is going to be an even higher model than the 2021 Limited. And if you follow me on Instagram at Miguel My Car Guy, you will already seen the pictures of what the 2021 calligraphy will be looking like. And when that car comes, I'll be doing a full video on the calligraphy edition. Just like if you're interested in what the 2020 Limited brought, go ahead, click this video right here so that way you can see the video I did on the 2020 Limited when it was first on the lot. But guys, that has been my time, and no, I didn't go over every single little detail on the car because that would take way too long and I'm way too fun for that. But guys, if you enjoy these videos, go ahead, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment. What else do you want to see? But that has been my time, and this has been Versus. So until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Man, it's hot. Another thing that distinguishes the Limited is the So you guys see what I'm doing for you? These cars come wrapped in all this paper stuff because it came right off the truck. And I know right now, if I do not do this video, there's probably never gonna be another opportunity for me to get a 2020 and a 2021 right next to each other. So I'm putting this thing up for the video for you guys, okay? So please go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm doing it for you guys. You're welcome.